The bags under your eyes tell me otherwise.
That's from the allergies, because I haven't been sleeping.
Oh, yeah, I look fine. I wake up at like between 4 and 5 every fucking morning.
Me too.
And then I weird dream. And I don't dream.
Wow.
I don't, but I have been.
Same.
It's fucking, something's weird is happening.
What's the problem? It's the tree sperm.
It's not.
It's all fucked up.
I think we're about to pole shift or timeline shift again. Nothing, John. Just,
We are splitting.
Yeah.
We are?
We are becoming a new we.
It's because of Amber.
Yeah, as soon as the wedding happens. That's the...
We've already theorized this.
Go!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to The Pier, the pie, and the beautiful. Welcome to allergy season. How are you guys doing today?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to I'm old and everything hurts because I hit some golf balls. And that's not even a joke. That hurt. I hurt. And I'm hurting. Still?
Wow.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
What hurts?
My back, my hips, my legs, my head, my arms.
My hip. I broke my hip.
Penis.
man, okay, and this fucking part right here on this hand for some reason hurts like a motherfucker. Ow.
So you're right-handed. So yeah, that'd be...
The top one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But it does.
Maybe the top of the club, little knob.
It all hurts.
So golf is not designed as a physical sport?
But...
I know, but if I wanted to...
I think you would have less injury if you played a game of football.
Probably. Yeah, because I'm WWE and that shit. I'm going to be like...
I think if you were tackling people, you would have had less injuries. But yeah, golf was fun. I had a blast.
yeah.
There were no dicks visible. Like at Amber's.
No.
Oh, I'm not wrong.
No, you're not.
Don't you fucking high pitch me, motherfucker.
I have not seen these pictures you guys are talking about. This is Amber's.
Okay, so everyone is a different version of Amber going like this.
With her tongue out.
Yeah, swear.
Seen it.
Anyways.
I didn't say.
That's what? No. Okay.
No, we're looking now. No, we're pulling these motherfuckers up. Get it ready.
Well, we had fun. We were it's all in the hips. We did that. That was fun.
Wow.
Oh, God.
This miscalculation created a blast.
That doesn't look like Amber.
1,000 times stronger than Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Okay.
Nagasaki.
You can pull up all of these.
I mean,
Hours.
Yeah. We had a good time. It was Top Golf.
It was a little gay.
The band. Most of the band was there.
Yeah, all but one.
And then the sound guy.
Yes.
And then D, who's not in the band.
So, you already seen them. You ain't got to look. It ain't. Look.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Uh-huh. Tongue. Tongue.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Okay.
And then, the one that's lesbian, but straight because,
Who's that?
Oh, Lord.
it's the cousin's girlfriend.
Gotcha.
Or girlfriend.
Yes.
How do you know?
What?
He stalks.
Because I wanted to be like,
I didn't even know.
that's a woman.
I didn't know that they were
Passing. Nope, woman. No, not passing woman.
George knows what happened.
No, but
he was there.
Yeah. No, hang on. So I didn't look. I didn't look that up
Shit.
recently. It was when we first talked about it.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
And that's how I figured out the name.
That's fair.
Same name as my first son,
Gotcha.
but spelled differently.
Right.
God damn it. So he's hopefully straight.
Hopefully.
Good. He is not.
Would
Anyways.
Would it?
I don't know.
How's that work?
if you're
I said I've
If you're-
used the right pronoun.
right,
All right,
if
fuck
you're-
you. I'm being nice right now.
Yes.
But then they're straight.
Straight?
But gay because I mean,
Still?
there's
I mean,
still only
Hey,
one.
look, you can present however you want to present, but if you got a
Yeah, if you got one of
B
those,
instead of a D, then,
instead of
and you're
if you're
banging a V.
yeah, if you're-
honestly, I've never thought this much about it, so I don't know.
oh,
I'm guessing at this point that would be where. I'm guessing queer would be the label. Like, the actual queer, the Q, would be the label on that.
No.
Here we go.
Well, no, I just
I think
no,
it's either gay or straight, and if you're,
I can listen to your opinion, but I think I already disagree. There's no queer. That's just you're a lesbian with more steps.
Okay.
And no titties. Look, I am not being offensive.
He's not. He's been way worse.
I'm saying lots of extra money to be a lesbian is all it is.
if I were to get rid of the things that I have,
Right, but they cheat.
If I had-
is it they or he?
He.
All right, he did not.
But-
he still has the things,
Right.
except for
those things doesn't have them.
right.
If
which
I
is
if I had
dumb.
them, if
Why,
I had
why would
them-
you not keep those? That's what gets you all the power. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong right now. Why would you want to be one of us?
That sucks.
Yes.
Some of us more than others. But
Yeah, there was a chick that was like, I'm gonna write a book on this and pretend to be a dude, and was very, very convincing looking, and offed himself because it sucked to be a dude. Why would you want to? Okay, I want to see a before picture because I bet she was hot. Now he is just
probably still hot.
kind of like Machine Gun Kelly. Kind of what it reminds me of. He reminds
Justin
me
Bieber kind of look.
of. Yeah, when he was not of age. But no, Machine Gun Kelly, just like
Yeah.
skinny and lanky and feminine. What? Okay.
If I had
I'm getting it out right now
yeah, I know. I'm letting it happen.
because I'm gonna be like, "What's up, dude?"
I don't think you are. I think you're
I don't think you know me very well.
I don't.
Were you there?
You were
Saturday?
very, very good. Good behavior on Saturday night.
Yeah, when I walked up to the black man and said, "This is why they don't let black people play golf," surrounded by a bunch of black people. Yes, you're right.
I was hitting
But
the
you
ball.
did. You
at
did
that
ask
point.
my opinion first. If it was
No,
cool
I
with
said if that was the cool one, because
You
the
did.
other one, no.
it. Wait, which other one?
What? The other black one that wasn't there.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, yeah, he yeah. No.
Yeah. And then you brought a little guy.
He's not a little guy.
He was little. He was like tiny. Motherfucker's like 125.
I mean, you did kind of weigh in.
I did. He didn't like it. Now I'm a little kid. Hey, just in my ear now. Oh, now I'm a little kid. Just say it out loud, motherfucker. I'll put you down. Sorry. I didn't look. I did not like the dude.
Yeah, no.
But it was. I'm bad at names. You don't know me.
I know.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I never read it. And no bullshit. It made me reflect on me. And I was like, oh shit. I remember Vic. That's one syllable. Chris, one syllable.
D.
One syllable.
Or letter.
Jason is two, but I've known you for a while.
Yeah.
And I didn't know your name. John, one syllable. Dustin is two. Maybe that's my problem.
Yeah, it was too much at the time.
No, not even at the time. I just like too sick. You give me a letter or a fucking short name, and I can probably remember it if I want to. But if you go over one syllable, I might not remember your name.
Or one letter.
So about Colin
What about him?
or Marcus or Marco.
What about him?
It's more than one.
So Marco was a new guy for a long time, just like everyone was.
Yeah, true.
Colin,
And to be fair, he's known me 4 or 5 years now, and it took a long time to even remember I had kids, let alone their names.
till I touched their balls.
Till they were here. And he's like, oh, okay, name to face. I've touched all their dicks now, so we're good.
Yeah.
I know their names now. So maybe
How
you just
old
had
are
to
they?
touch his dick, and then you would have remembered Dustin's name.
Well, I feel like he would have tried to fight me, and that would not
He
end
was
well.
really interested that you made 8 guys come.
Yeah. So was Chris. It's the fucking funny part. Chris was all about it. He was like,
I see the, like, he's like,
Yeah.
I see that with him.
Yeah, but I made him come out.
He doesn't-
I made him come.
He doesn't mind the jokes, but don't.
As long as it's not directed
as long
towards
as it's not
him.
towards me. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not. Yeah,
I
exactly.
bet you I could have grabbed him.
I mean, it can't. Anyways,
Oh, whoa. You can't do that.
I was on his question, on his comment.
Where you
and I heard yours.
Why was I not there?
Oh my god. I was registered to what he was saying, and then yours just kicked in. The ADHD just
Don't be registered. That's not good.
Oh. If anybody saw this fucking podcast, we all would be.
Probably.
Little kid wrestling, for God's sake.
Especially that one.
Yeah.
Why me?
I broke my dick.
Kids.
Because you showed a 15-year-old your dick.
Didn't show him.
You tried real hard.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, if somebody was there, they're like, that man tried to show this boy his dick. What were you saying?
Anyways, what I was saying was, yeah, depending on the company, you can like get away with a little more with him. It's just, but there again, it's like y'all were still new,
Yeah.
so you know.
Yeah, that's why I kept pushing.
I know. I'm not stupid. I know.
You are, because we all are.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, but I know you.
No,
Is that better?
Yep. You can't say you're not stupid. We know better.
Were there any points where
Y'all
you
know
were
better.
like, oh shit?
No.
No, good, because that was
No, I
that was
tried
the
to be
goal,
It was.
was to not make you feel like he was about to say something that was about to out you in front of everybody.
What? No, I wouldn't do that.
I was making comments.
It's true, you
Yes.
were. Yeah,
Yes.
I was surprised.
Look, I was following his lead on that.
See?
Now the black stuff.
Yeah, that's all George. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Vic was hitting, and I was like, he hit a bad one. And I was like, is this the cool one? And he went, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, all right. No. Small, we don't let black people pay golf.
You were doing your hoedown. I don't know if you remember the hoedown.
I don't remember shit.
But I
remember a little bit.
I
But
turned to Vic and I said, "Fucking white people."
I remember being like, yeah, a couple times, and everybody's like all around us was like,
Yeah, what the hell? And then you said, "I'm a yeller," or "I'm
Yeah.
a screamer," or either one of the other.
Something like that, yeah.
Something loud.
did I?
Yeah, you did.
I don't remember that part.
It's okay.
You didn't fall
Hey,
off. That's all. I was saying.
Someone, I offered him a beer out of my bucket. Someone drank a beer out of my bucket.
I think it was Vic.
Oh, okay, I'm good with that.
Okay.
If it was Dustin, I'd fight him at the wedding. He was like, oh shit, there's just a bucket of beer. Fucking black people, man. Of course it was Vic. I should have known that
Shut up,
from the
Lane.
beginning.
Drink someone else's liquor and beer. What else is there?
Banging Amber.
Okay, that's
Wow.
too far, I think. Maybe.
Anyways.
I don't know.
Any fuck yous today?
Dustin. Fuck you, Dustin.
Wow.
I remember your name.
Just to say fuck you.
Oh, yeah, George. Yeah. Thank you. Nice to meet you, George. Oh, George doesn't remember my name. I don't know if he even said it to anybody but me.
Yeah, I don't remember hearing it at all.
Yeah, I heard it.
Well, I said,
And so I was like, oh,
said
my
his
bad,
name.
buddy. And
Yeah.
I picked him up.
Oh, that's why you picked him up.
Yes.
I said his
Okay.
name to you, and he was like, "Don't let him cheat." And I was like, "Well, Okay.
So
He yelled at me for telling you his name because he wanted you to remember his name. What's my name?
that's why I picked him up. You gotta, you just, if you go and grab somebody and pick them up, you assert dominance immediately.
He's like,
Oh, now I'm a little kid. I didn't, like, that was the only issue I had, and it's not even that bad, so
Yeah.
I love him. Like, he needs to be loved.
Oh, God.
Like, can I go wiki on your soundboard, bro?
Wiki.
ask him that.
Wait, what was your name again?
ask him.
Oh, that's my first line, though.
Please ask him to wiki on
I'm,
his soundboard.
no, well that, but the first line's gonna be like, what? I remember you, but what was your name? I'm just kidding. I know you're Dustin. Was it Dustin?
Yes.
The bad part is, I asked this motherfucker like 4 times that night. Like, what's his name?
Yeah, you asked me one time too.
Yeah.
I told you.
And it's bad. Like, and it's not because he's not, well, it's because he's not memorable, but it's not. So why he's the sound guy, and not the lead singer or the pad drummer. Pad drummer.
Is that my
I
new
get it
title?
now. Yes. Amber, pad drummer.
Wow. Shoosh. Anyways.
Welcome back to the show where everything's made up.
So what are we doing
Nothing
today?
really fucking matters.
Do you have anything to boil?
Yeah.
Destin. And some
He
chicken
can't be
stock.
the fuck you and the boil.
He can.
Okay, maybe he can.
I did some what?
He's about to have a new boss, so.
Anyways.
I don't think much is going to change.
Alright, he's about to have the same boss, but with more monetary
Yeah.
rights.
Monetary.
Yeah,
right.
because if you leave, she gets. Shoot, don't just.
She gets half of everything you own, which is probably not a bunch at the moment.
It's like,
Or if you're me, everything
bet.
but your car and truck. Because I was like, nope, don't want it. Just
she can have one of those speakers.
what biggers?
Speakers?
What? You can't sell biggers?
Oh my god.
They're black. Anyway.
What? Speakers. Speakers.
And one does say voodoo on the side of it.
Yeah, you know who does voodoo?
D?
Biggers, yes. He's not a bigger.
Nah.
Nah, he's just a weird little gamer dude.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. He likes to touch you a lot.
Yeah.
You know how many times his arm went around my wrist or my waist? And I was like, okay, I'll.
Yeah, he is pretty handsy.
That was me.
It wasn't. No, you were behind us. Look at the picture
Where my
of
hand
all
was.
of this that the waitress took. That motherfucker was squeezing me, and I was like, okay.
You said okay.
It's like, I don't hate this, but
I don't know you they're good enough to let you suck my dick right now.
Wow. I didn't know I was going to go there, but all right.
yeah, you did.
Okay, you did.
He's gotta go pee.
Fuck you don't know me. I'm going to make sure Aunt Joe's okay.
Yeah.
Move.
Hey, you should probably cut her yard, man. That grass gets on.
Wow.
Anyways,
Yeah. How's things, bud?
yeah, they're good. There are things.
Great.
So many phone calls, so many emails, so much scheduling.
For the wedding? Or just in general?
Yeah.
Are
Just
you in
getting
charge of
everything
all that
finalized.
stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
Well, because I have way more freedom to
yeah.
call while I'm at work versus her. You know.
The fall. I'm guessing, is it what are you doing, like a JP or do you have a minister?
Oh no, it's her godfather. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you
yeah,
can
yeah.
tell us that.
Yeah, he came by Sunday and we went over all he's gonna say and everything. So that's fun.
Short and sweet, man.
Yeah.
Way to
Oh,
go.
Oh,
Not for me, but I'm saying just in general.
Like-
It's just like
the whole plan in and out in an hour.
nice. That's with the walking and the music and all that stuff?
Yep.
Nice. Not just talking. Whatever.
Yeah, no. Especially like he was asking if like we wanted him to do like a sermon or anything, but like he's not. He's just like ordained to marry. He's not an actual ordained minister.
So
It's
it
like, nah.
doesn't count.
He is ordained to marry.
What did you do?
That doorknob is not the greatest. It's a fill-in since you broke the other one.
Shout out to Amber.
You did it.
I know what I said. So it doesn't count.
Does count.
It doesn't count if he does anything. It only counts if they sign that piece of paper that says this.
Technically, everything is official this Friday.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Friday's our appointment at the county.
You got 3 days, bro.
Yeah.
3 days. Okay. 3 days. We've known it almost 2 years. He's got 3 days left. All righty.
See, hold on, pause on that.
Okay.
See, I like how everybody's like laughing at your post and everything though that you put up when I know what you really meant.
Yeah.
All my
Yeah, that's
family's
right.
all laughing and happy and all. Yeah,
Well, I did. I know what I do.
I know.
I know how to be a public personality.
Yeah. As soon as I was like, I'm so glad that my family's bad at context and has no clue about this show.
I mean, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at his arm around me. Click it.
You're
No, not that one.
the sign is.
No,
covering
not
your
that
hands.
one. What was it? That one? Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that
was.
one.
Yeah.
The sign is covering your
Yeah.
hands.
Look at where his
I
arm's
think it's pretty
at.
close, yeah.
He's either jacking you off or cupping me.
Yeah, why'd you hide?
I don't know. I don't
Chris
wanna-
was so upset. He was like, all you had to do was be between George and D, and you
He wanted
fucking
to
be
be
a
next
Paul.
to you.
I
so
know.
I was like, well,
Hey,
okay.
you could have saved me. No, but
You're gonna be a D sandwich.
Nope.
I fucking.
Nope.
You know.
Nope.
But
Just like the waitresses.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now the one waitress, the one we had, she was lesbian. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little short fucking locks.
Kind of the Pickaninny kind of look.
What'd you call me? I don't think you could say that.
Okay, we're 24 minutes. Hold on.
So I can say nigger?
No.
There were a lot of those there.
Yeah.
Good Lord, we were surrounded. The ones to, like, when we were looking out at the range, the ones to the left,
Yeah.
they looked miserable. All of them, they were like, why the fuck are we doing this? Why are we here? We paid all this money for this. Golf? Black people don't play golf. I said that to Vic, and then just like realizing why I didn't remember Dustin's name.
Yeah.
I realized that probably one of the greatest golfers ever was at least half black. Tiger Woods.
Yeah, there have been a slew of them that are black and that are good.
Oh God, yep.
Only one tiger, so.
There's been a slew. I don't think you can say that word. Talking about black people. You said slew. What does that mean?
What's slew mean? I
don't know.
Plenty. A lot of them. A slew of them.
A compound of them, if you will.
A gaggle.
They're dolls.
Wait, what? Wait, God. What?
What?
What other ones have there been? I know some Asian ones.
Mostly white.
Yeah,
White.
So the first Mustang I ever bought, I bought from a dude
Okay.
down in North Palm Beach, Florida.
Huh.
And he had lots of fucking lots of fucking money. Obviously, if he's living there, right?
Yeah.
But he was
I was wondering if you were going to say money or something else. Anyways, go ahead.
He was a course designer for Jack Nicklaus. Like his shit. And I was like, you mean the Joker? He was like, no, the golf player.
Not Nicholson. Nicholas.
Did you really say to him?
No, I didn't know. No, because I wanted to buy the car.
He might have asked for another 10 grand.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I paid,
That's dumb as shit.
I paid 10 grand for it.
No, another 10 grand.
No, actually, I paid like 9,800 because the bank was like, "Oh yeah, we can only loan you 9,000," and all I had was another 1,000 in the bank. And he was like, "I want 10," and I was like, "I can give you 9,800. Got to make it back home."
Still gonna drive back. Well,
So what are we doing today?
um,
Hey, I met a little guy with a complex. I met a black dude who was jacked for some reason. Even though he was little, he was a little black guy, but he was jacked. And probably will whoop my ass. And I said,
Uh-huh.
I met a fucking lead singer of a band. I met this little weird, like, almost Asian, kind of very into hentai, half and half.
Hi, D.
does he watch the show?
Does he?
Yes.
Does he watch?
Yeah. Yeah, he told you he did.
Oh, when?
There.
D, I don't remember anything.
Why does he watch the show?
I'm funny.
Oh,
He does like you,
he
yeah,
likes
so
you,
much.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like meeting his Chris in a way.
Wow.
That's
Or his Goku.
I don't even know.
I'll be your Goku, baby. Don't make me go Super Saiyan. Ah!
You should have autographed his underwear or something, or
Yeah. He wasn't wearing any.
no.
How do you know?
We don't ask questions. Look, we listen and we don't judge.
15?
I judge.
I don't judge. No,
I
I wouldn't
judge.
do it.
That's
The only judgment I have is I wouldn't do that. Maybe 1. Not 15. Nope, too much.
So
I do judge a little bit about this upcoming date we're about to.
D knows.
Yeah, they
That was
fucked. He's looking at you, not me. Now he's looking at me.
D knows, but knows not
Yeah.
to say anything.
Yes.
See?
Around
See how
that.
your eyeballs are on you? Because I was right just now.
So he watches the show.
Yes.
He knows.
Yes.
And he's okay with the word nigger.
Yes.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I hate the black side of my family.
I don't know if he
Is he
ever
mixed?
said that.
Or is he
Yes.
just light skin?
He's mixed.
He's
Okay.
mixed.
Yeah.
He did tell you. He did tell us that. I remember that.
That's why he has freckles.
Black people can have freckles.
No, they can't because they're
Morgan
the same
Freeman.
color. That motherfucker's mixed!
What is he mixed with?
Something.
Something. He's black and something.
Yeah.
Something black.
I liked everybody. I'll say that.
That's good.
Actually, that's not true. When we got in the car, you said, I was the least one you liked there.
Yeah, that's because every time I interacted with someone else, you were like
I was doing my job.
really?
I was doing.
No, you
My
were being a
job.
jealous little bitch. You're like, really? What about me?
I was doing my job.
What about me? Here I am. I'm here.
I mean, it was your
I
first
was
date.
your bodyguard. Yes, and I was protecting your butthole.
You didn't protect mine.
I don't have to protect yours.
D was trying to get in it.
You were trying to rub Chris's hair.
He did.
I asked permission, just like I do with all black people with nice hair. I asked first, and then I said,
Don't you think that's a little weird?
Yeah.
That you asked someone to touch their hair.
Yeah, well, wouldn't it be more weird if I just walked up and started touching their hair?
You don't know what happens.
But don't you think that's still weird?
Did you see his hair?
I've seen his hair. I've seen his hair.
Yeah, but it was like he had a perm in Saturday.
No.
No, shut up.
That's natural.
It's just like that.
Yeah, well, you're not here right now. No. He had a perm.
No facts. All cap.
Straight fire.
No fire.
No fire, straight cap.
No fire because it's got a perm. That's why. See? I know what I'm talking about.
No yeet.
Yeet.
Ooh, geez.
You about to spit on it. Windshield wiper. So what are we talking about today?
Yeah.
We're
had
like an hour in.
We
Right
had a long
Well,
card ride home.
We're like 40 minutes in because
Yeah.
I had to check on nature.
And I don't know if you remember our conversation on the ride home
which part?
about things we should do on the show.
You know he
yeah,
does not.
salt.
The show.
I remember salt.
Salt. Yeah, salt was it. We're gonna do a whole show on iodized salt.
No, we're gonna do a whole show on how salty Dustin was because I didn't remember his fucking name. Then I picked him up as an apology, and he didn't like that either.
Most little people don't like to be picked up.
Well, look at the picture. Put the picture up here. Everybody is little compared to me in this picture.
Yeah, but he's littler than us.
Yeah, yeah, he's tiny.
He's got to be like 5'2", 3", maybe something there.
Something like that.
And he weighs about $125.
Was he born that way, or just
Yeah.
okay? Was he born?
Look,
Ultimately?
I can't help how big I am, and I don't know how loud I am, but apparently that night taught me both of them because he yelled at me because, now I'm a little kid. Well, yeah, look at your fucking size, bud. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
You don't tell me what to fucking do. I'll go in there and put it in Aunt Joe's wound.
No, you're right the first time.
Wow, there. It scales up.
Yeah. And that's a hat, but I'm still a little taller than Jason.
Yeah. About what?
Your head is
2
bigger
inches?
than Jason's too.
Well, no, it's because I need a fucking haircut and I can't wait next Tuesday. 1 week. I got 1 week. Oh, I get rid of all of it. See, I was going to do it earlier, but then, I'm not trying to get a haircut today and then having to get another one to be fresh for the wedding, so.
Yeah.
It's driving me fucking crazy.
What, the beard or the hair? Both.
Well, here.
Right there. Okay.
Around my ears. The shit around my fucking ears.
Yeah.
All this. Get the fuck off my goddamn ears.
You good?
Yeah.
All right, salt.
So Jason, I have a question for you.
Oh, Lord.
When you spill some salt, what do you have to do?
Throw it over your shoulder.
Why?
Superstition.
Okay, but
It's your bad luck.
based on what? That's what we're doing. It's shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch. I remember shit.
You said salt. So the first one I have.
I was about to fuck him just now.
Okay. Is Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
Groundhog's Day?
So I think most people nowadays just relate it to the movie. It's like, oh shit, oh god, it's Groundhog's Day. Shit keeps happening. What's going on? Why is the same day over and over? It's because you work at American Woodmark. That's why it's the same.
That made me laugh. Actually laugh.
Yeah.
So why do we think that the groundhog can predict the weather? That's really the basis of Groundhog Day. Why?
Not a fucking clue.
Because when it sees a shadow and there's 6 more weeks of winter, it's because the sun's out. It got a little warm. Now it's gonna get cold again. If it's cloudy and it doesn't see a shadow, it's because winter is proceeding as normal, and it's not gonna last that much longer.
All right. Animals predicting the weather was adapted from German culture when settlers arrived in the U.S. and chose Pennsylvania as their home. The old Candlemas Day tradition in Germany involved members of the clergy distributing blessed candles, which were used to determine how long the winter weather would last. Animals were also observed to see how long their hibernation periods lasted. Germans closely tracked badgers and found groundhogs to be the next best thing.
Okay.
Man, if I smack Robbie as hard as I just smacked myself,
You break him. It's starting
he'd
with
die. That'd be good. So Germans, we got Nazis to thank for Groundhog's Day. Got it.
Well, more
Shout
like
out to President Donald
you said
Trump.
Pennsylvania, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah,
more Amish. Yeah.
Okay, we're not doing it. So we've done this on a couple episodes. We're not doing
It does not work out well.
Just keep doing. Just keep doing that. That's fine.
Hey, you shut your whore mouth.
Well,
Shout out to Megan.
any news?
Bet she fucks that husky. I'd fuck that husky. She's gonna kill me next time she sees me. We're gonna be at the wedding. Megan is gonna be the disruption at the wedding because she's gonna kill me.
He's not saying no.
That's because I told him to shut his whore mouth, and he listens like a good little girl. Or he's telling Aaron on me right now. One or two.
Tell your wife. No, I lost everything.
Really?
Find it.
Fucking Barry.
Everything went off the screen.
Fucking Robbie. Oh, you didn't lose everything. Just that job.
It's John's fault.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah. Should have moved to Hamlin, bitch. We'd still have a job. It'd be miserable. Hey.
Yeah.
I don't take blood pressure medicine anymore. Because it's regulated.
How could you get the fuck out of there?
And because I stopped smoking.
Yeah.
Man, we got a good host, don't we?
It's a great episode.
Look at us. We're just talking about stuff. Don't make me start talking about trains. Choo choo. We saw a train the other day. Behind. God. Maybe I do have ADHD. God. No, we was at
Hard left.
It was to the left. It was the funny part. We were at Hefner's in Cherville.
Yeah.
And back behind it was just the fucking front of the train. It was just sitting there. And I guess I had an issue with its air because you could hear it. Well, I guess it'd be the brakes, right?
Yeah.
But you could just hear it going. And like they were testing it.
Huh.
And I was just sitting there like, look at that train. Because I actually like trains.
Sure you're not a little autistic.
Probably.
Okay, next. Do you like butter noodles?
Yes.
You're autistic then.
What? What's that? How's that work?
As stupid as it's like two of the telltale signs is you like trains and you like butter noodles.
I like.
So do I.
God damn it. So I'm not ADHD, I'm just autistic. And I still know better than
Here we go.
to walk on train tracks
Ah, okay.
with earbuds in.
Or to have a train run on you.
Shout out to Jason.
That's not where I thought he was called that, but alright.
Juice.
Where was I going, John? Where'd you think I
never
was
know
going?
where you're
Where'd you
going.
think I was going?
Knocking on wood. So why do we knock on wood? Anybody want to venture a guess?
Because you don't, because superstition, like Jason said before.
It's the answer for everything.
Superstition.
Wow.
Because
Nailed it.
you speak things into existence. You are autistic. Or artistic. You're both.
You're a buttered noodle.
You're an artistic
I got
autism.
your butter noodle.
Artist.
Are you a pirate?
Marr. No, you speak things into existence. So when you say something, you're like, oh shit, can't, don't, please, no, because the wood is older than you.
Older than you. Okay.
And
I didn't see it that way, but
and it can break that curse that you just spoke into the world.
Anyways,
What's your opinion, motherfucker? Any use?
superstition.
superstition.
Okay, Rob Zombie.
Okay, Rob Zombie. The actual origins, actually, and even meanings of the phrase are as varied as the culture which use it. With some suggestion root in Indo-European or Celtic belief that spirits, good and bad, resided in trees who could either be called upon for protection or chased away by knocking on their home.
Because they're older.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, if they're spirits, they're obviously older.
Particularly Christians linking the practice to the magical power of the wooden crucifix.
Yeah.
Most likely among
because it had blood of Christ on it.
different theories, historians have attributed superstition to the 19th century British children's game called Tiggy Touchwood.
Yeah.
That was my nickname in high school.
Shout out to Brian.
In which young players claim immunity from being tagged by
Whoa!
touching the nearest piece
Why
of
is that gotta
wood.
be young?
It's a kid's game!
We said no! I'll fuck a dog before a kid!
Oh, you're still getting up on a list.
Yeah, that's illegal too, isn't it?
Yep.
That dog was asking for it.
Depends on what state you're in.
Should we look that up?
It's better than fucking a squirrel, huh?
I guess.
I'd kill it.
I know. We've talked about this. It's like a squirrel dildo. You just
A squirrel though?
A squildo, huh?
Ooh,
Because
that's
Because the sound it makes. You just stick your dick in it, it just dead. It ain't going nowhere. Then you just use it as a condom.
Ugh.
Shout out to Amber.
Italians touch steel rather than wood. Perhaps more related to iron horseshoes.
That's
Poles
our
and Russians.
friends, huh?
Russians touch unpainted wood.
Oh.
Turks knock twice. Latin Americans knock on wood with no legs.
What?
Not they have legs, but not the
Oh.
thing.
Uh-oh.
Like,
That's the other wall.
yeah.
I thought we were on. What the fuck?
You have to jump in the air.
How do you jump with knees? That's feet.
What? Okay.
Like cotton.
Can't say.
He got
They
his
ain't got
song
no
back on.
seams.
All right. This is where it all originated. The salt throwing thing. What do you guys really think? Is it right shoulder, left shoulder? I can't remember which.
Something
one.
about demons.
Demons. Okay. Demons.
And
Demons.
superstition.
Demons.
Demons.
Nope. That's not his
Not
answer.
demons.
You gotta get used to. Hang on. You gotta get used to this.
Used to what?
The
Yeah,
demons.
see, it's not demons, okay?
Okay.
That's not your opinion.
Okay.
All right. Superstition is what his opinion is. Okay, get used to that.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Shoosh.
the
Already
most
does.
common superstition.
Yeah, you just wait till next week, bitch.
At least in the
My
West,
fresh haircut. Okay, go ahead.
involves tossing salt over one's shoulder.
Which
Like
one?
knocking on wood, this
Right.
superstition also involves the idea of warding off evil.
Demons.
Warding off evil. In this case, the devil himself is the one you're.
So we need to get like a salt mine.
So you're throwing salt in the devil's face.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get a salt mine and throw it over Jason's shoulder before.
Salt mine?
Ooh,
Yes,
this
the
is
whole.
awesome.
Yeah, you need a lot of salt, bro.
Anywho's.
Yeah, because that's how you make the circle of salt.
Okay,
When you
supernatural.
do, that's not just that show. Shout out to Amber. Like, I know that's funny. Anyways, but that is a thing. You could put it by your windowsills. You could put it in a circle. Yeah. So it's the same concept, which it actually works. So we need to throw salted Amber at the wedding.
Rice, we're throwing salt.
Yep. We are.
In Leonardo da
We can't-
Vinci is The Last Supper. Jesus' betrayer, Judas, is portrayed as having accidentally spilled salt. Since Judas was associated with doing something bad, the argument goes that
Oh, wow, I
Ipso
guess
facto,
that-
so was salt, and throwing it over your shoulder would blind the devil waiting there.
Wow. Didn't know that.
That's a good one.
Wait, we gotta go.
Since in other versions of superstition, the old scratch was thought to reside just over your left shoulder, ready to tempt you, the salt was thrown to the left. Still others say that the sheer value of salt alone in ancient times led to the belief that to spill it was incur bad fortune, requiring corresponding ritual or act of penance to prevent worse loss from occurring. Wow. So it goes that
Yeah.
far. That's pretty neat.
Shout out to Jesus.
He's right there.
And right here.
Oh, you got a picture up there?
I was looking to see.
They all seem kind of sus to me.
You think Jesus rolled up to the Last Supper? He's like, "You motherfuckers look sus."
No, look. They're like, this dude in the blues, he's like, this nigga right here.
Oh my God.
No, he didn't say that.
And his buddy's like, yeah, this dude.
Mm-mm.
And he's like, but he's the son of Jesus. He's the son of God.
Look, there is actually spilled salt. Huh, never noticed that.
I still think that this is supposed to be on this side.
And then look. This guy trying to fuck Mary.
I don't. Mary gets pregnant without being touched. I wouldn't even.
And
want
look,
to.
this guy's like, I'm not touching shit.
He's touching the other guy.
I mean, but there's also a knife.
Ooh.
And there's also Jesus
Who's holding
again.
Oh my God, the guy in blue, the old guy.
Who's that?
Old guy's got the knife. I don't know.
Why is it twisted backwards?
I don't know.
Yeah, where is that from?
You're asking too many questions.
Okay, we need to do an episode on the freaking Last
Hey,
Supper.
oh, it's because he's like this.
Is he? He's like up on Judas's shoulder, but it's his. It's actually
It's more the hand
Judas's
on the hip.
hand.
Yeah, this
No.
is Judas.
Yeah, that's his hand right there.
Yeah, I'm talking about the old guy trying to
Judas'
fuck
hand,
Mary.
Judas' hand is here and here.
Oh, he has a second hand over there?
Yeah.
You sure that's not the old guy?
Shoulder. Old guy's hand is up here on her shoulder.
Mm.
This is the other old guy. He's got the old.
Alright.
And this dude right beside Jesus is acknowledging him.
He's a... The other guy's going to give him a wet willy, I think.
Yeah.
He's like, mm.
Or he's like, taste this.
Anywho,
Is it still good?
Make sure this is fine. You can come back to life.
Alright, walking under a ladder.
Friday the 13th.
Yep.
Final Destination.
Oh my God, the new one.
That's good.
I watched a couple reels. It's like, well, fucking millennials finding new fears. Have you seen the fucking? Oh my god. Yeah. Ice in the glass, shards of glass and ice.
Yep.
Oh my god. It's gonna be terrible, but I'm gonna go watch it.
It's like when you were little, you got told about razor blades and needles and shit, and like Halloween candy. Same kind of concept.
Or on playgrounds.
Yeah. In the mulch.
Or on the swings. Or the slides.
Yeah, more slides. Yeah. Like
Or the...
monkey bars.
You can't. Can't say that.
Bigger bars.
That's way worse, I think.
But they're bigger.
They're smaller now, we're bigger.
I was this close to telling the joke about a midget with tall people.
You should have.
I should have, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I had to pick up a little guy. And he would have been offended.
He could have used a ladder. Still walk under it.
Why?
Yeah, why not?
This superstition to walk under a ladder also has roots in Christian symbolism. The Holy Trinity of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit led
Why is he holy?
in association to the number 3 with something sacred.
Who poked him?
Roman soldier.
The triangle, with its 3 sides, came to be regarded as sacred, as well as the ladder, of course, forms a triangle, so naturally we walk under that ladder. Would be to
Zombie
destroy
Jesus.
the sanctity of the Trinity
That
and
just-
thus incur
Are you
punishment.
okay?
Yeah.
Did you not know what this was?
No, I know.
Zombie Jesus.
Yeah.
There's a little white spot there because smallpox. I had to get that before I went to Afghanistan.
You had to get a lot of shit before you went over there.
So terrible. I put a piece of plastic. Okay. They're like, don't open this till it dies down. And then it smelled like rotting flesh.
Because it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wait, what was it? Holy Trinity?
He hates us.
Wait,
This is why I don't do shows anymore like this. We just can't do it.
no, this is how we make good shorts. Yeah.
This is how.
Yeah, then you shut down and act like a little bitch since you fucking started getting some ass again.
Okay. Broken mirror. The
7
belief
years of bad luck.
that a broken
Oh my
mirror
God, he's right. Now I can't talk anymore.
Back luck most likely has its origins in the simple fact that reflections of ourselves are uncanny and often unnerving.
You know what? I always thought Amber was going to be the end of the show. It's going to be Megan, isn't it?
Possible.
We're going to just be the beer and the bar. Double B, baby. We can still be triple B.
Okay.
Megan can be the bitch that broke up the band.
With a lot of bees.
Oh, shit.
Double B's.
No bees.
Yeah, right. In our dreams.
So why my mirror is broken?
Why is mirror broken?
Yeah. 7
Is that
years of
broken?
bad luck.
Because somebody put it bat.
I dropped it on a crow.
Why a crow?
Because I'm sure they got something to do with bad luck, too. Unless you're nice to them. If you drop a mirror on them.
If you drop a mirror on a crow, you.
Then
You
you
get
got,
your luck back.
Well,
you
okay.
got 18,000 years of bad luck.
But I don't think you're around that long.
You don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
Groundhog's Day.
God.
Bring it back!
The Greek myth of Narcissus.
Narcissia.
Narcissus.
You ain't gotta call me names.
The idea that cracking a mirror would somehow break its charm or trap one's soul.
Huh. Wait, then what's 7 years bad luck?
And the number 7 was seen by Romans as the number of years required to complete a full life cycle of sickness and renewal.
Ah.
Wow.
So if you're looking in the mirror and it breaks, like
You're fugly.
you probably shouldn't be looking in the mirror. But if you look in the mirror and it
Shout out
breaks,
Dustin.
then that basically your essence is captured now in that mirror, and it takes 7 years.
To get it
Wait,
back.
didn't I think the same thing about cameras?
Ooh, I don't know that one.
Because a lot of like indigenous people don't like cameras. Steal your soul. Steal your soul. Sorry.
I want to send this
You
to
got
the
like
group.
12 days, bro.
Send this to the group too, because this is something that Megan found
I
from
heard.
George.
Megan found for me. You guys are just always thinking about me over there, huh? I bet Dustin is too.
Do you have a George mask?
Nope.
Yeah, he does. It's just one of them big baby masks.
Oh, I hate those things.
Yep, that's what it is.
He's like, call me George, baby.
It just reminded me of that. So pull it up on the screen.
Oh, God.
That's very good.
Okay.
Did you see it?
Okay.
Wow.
No. She brought it up yesterday. She's like, I'm buying this for George. So
So is my brother.
that's true.
All
right, step on a crack, break your mother's back.
Yeah, okay. Good. I've heard. Yep, let's go.
Any clues? Any ideas?
That took a minute.
I am autistic, huh?
A little bit. It's okay.
Butter noodles.
It's okay.
What's butter?
Wait. Do you like trains?
I love trains. I don't like planes.
We're autistic. Welcome to the triple autistic bee.
Triple spicy bee.
Triple bottom bead.
Yeah, a lot of
I'm not.
Where's B on the spectrum?
Right below A. What kind of dumbass word? Just above C. What do you want?
Not on the alphabet. In the spectrum. I didn't
The
say alphabet.
Wait,
the alphabet is a
B?
spectrum.
Which B?
The fact that we both all of us sat here and thought about that for a minute definitely makes us autistic.
Well, we ain't got no jobs.
That's right.
They took our jobs.
All right, step on a crack, break your mother's
Back.
Oh my God.
I said vagina.
Huh?
Another superstition involving something cracked or broken being associated with bad luck, or is the superstition of stepping on a crack, as foretelling as even causing harm to a family member, as with mirrors. Cracks in the earth on the sidewalk almost everywhere have long been seen as portals to the realm of the supernatural. Cracks.
So I think a lot of that though is
Wait,
like
so
this.
my ass leads to the supernatural.
Some stuff going on in there that
Remember?
no one can explain. There's toy soldiers in there.
That's how.
Melted apparently.
That's how she got his soul.
Oh no.
It's like the Rock and John Cena right now.
It's stuck in purple.
No, but like a lot, like when we were growing up talking about that, like this right here, like a crack is supposed to be there. It's not a crack. It's just like something they put in there so they can make it. They can pour this piece of the sidewalk. And
I was looking for cracks in the ceiling.
I was just looking at what you were looking
I
at.
thought you all on crack.
He was like Amber,
Shoosh. Autism. Anyways.
but like for real, right? Am I wrong? Like you would jump over like the planned.
Yes.
They're not cracks. They're just pieces so we can lay
Concrete
the
slabs.
squares.
That's not what I think everybody's
But that's
supposed
what we
to
grew
avoid,
up
right?
doing.
Yeah, that's what I did too. Like every step.
Yeah,
kinda-
you don't step on those.
No.
Jacob did that a lot.
Why?
Now, I'm not wrong. He wouldn't step on them.
See, no, my autism spread to the fact that, like, especially if it was tiles, you would do, like, chest moves.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
tippy toe him.
Well, no,
That's how you became a ballerina.
I don't think so. Not that graceful.
Oh, that way, I bet you are.
Are you stretchy?
Oh, God, no.
Wait.
I bet he is in some places.
Yeah, he's stretchy.
Okay.
We'll call him Stretch.
All right, lucky pennies. Stretch.
Head.
No thanks. I'm good.
Oh, God.
Bet plenty.
Wait, no.
Shout out to Barry. Oh, I'm sorry. Shout out to Marcus.
Yep.
And Colin.
The idea that finding a penny would bring good
And
luck
Travis.
also originates in folk beliefs, in the case based on the idea that metal, regarded by many ancient cultures as quite valuable, was sent by the gods to protect those whom they favored. Pennies being made from metal, find them and you'll have good fortune.
Or it was just people that dropped pennies.
But be careful. Some say the luck would break either way, and that if you find a penny tails up, you should turn it over and leave it for the next person who actually had bad luck.
Huh?
So whenever you see a penny, it's God.
It's not a penny, but I found a nickel the other day.
Oh, that's up.
Can't say that.
It was probably not.
Can't say that.
I took it.
What if it's a 50? Does it matter?
Oh. Look, we went to Northbrook. You know Northbrook?
Yeah.
We went there, and it was like $14 trip on DoorDash.
Mhm.
And the person was, Erin's my assistant, so she messages everybody. The person messages like, hey, I'm going to ask you. Just like that.
Oh, Lord. Oh.
Why have there been 3 people that have declined this offer? And Aaron was like, probably because you're way out there. Because we went to Falston.
Jesus Christ.
Hang on, it gets better. It's $14. So I'm always, if it's over 10, I'm like, I'll go for it.
Yeah.
But Aaron is good about that. And the person was like, yeah, you're probably right. Well, I appreciate you. Well, we got there, got a $5 tip on DoorDash, which made it 19, and the person was like, "I'm gonna leave you a tip under the bird feeder on the porch," which was a 20, which made it a $39 order.
Damn.
So,
Just for going all the way out there to.
like, bitch, you don't know. I just drove 15 minutes for $3. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna take them all because you decline too many, and they're like, we're not getting this motherfucker anymore.
Damn. That's a pretty good deal.
That was. I am autistic, huh? Damn.
Probably, yeah.
And ADHD.
That's why I was so good at the American Woodmark.
So this is the plan for next week. Aside from what y'all have planned, I'm going to see if I can find a legit, like, screening test online and send it to the group chat, and we all have to take it.
Okay. I'm
I
down.
love that. Yeah, I love that.
Okay, that one's got a lot in it because I sat here too long talking.
All right, lucky horseshoes.
Stick them up your ass. They're me lucky charms.
So you got like handles.
Yeah.
Can you do that one more time?
No.
Come on.
So we're going back to the Italians and touching metal.
Well, my dad always had one over each doorway.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Another object commonly thought, my dad did too.
But it's supposed to be upside right. It can't be upside down.
It was like this.
It's a U, not an N.
Yeah.
Exactly.
N's are bad.
Earliest origins of the horseshoe's function as a good luck charm reside in its volval shape,
Got an amber.
seen upside down, and the indication of the pagan moon goddess Diana and her sacred vulva.
Okay.
As with
The
penance,
sacred vulva.
So upside down.
we had nothing for sacred. Okay.
I'm trying to be nice.
Shout out to
Amber.
Aaron for the sacred vulva.
Yeah. How you think I got all my money?
From the sacred vulva.
I just prayed to it and flicked it a couple times.
As with pennies, metal being seen as both valuable and magical, iron particularly was thought by early Europeans as something capable of warding off evil spirits, and as with the Romans and the lucky number 7, horseshoes frequently featured 7 nail holes.
Juice. Shake the table.
Motherfucker just counted horseshoe holes.
Well, I started thinking.
So when you nail a horseshoe onto a horse, do you use 7 nails? I don't know. I've never
Nah.
shoot a horse.
I mean, it depends on like how much they, like how easy they
Never.
throw them.
I've never shoot a horse.
Have you?
Shown.
It's a
Shown?
Yeah.
Shown a horse?
shoed. No,
Shown.
Shown.
no.
Yes.
I don't know who Sean is, but I
Shown?
think it's shoed.
Shown.
Shown.
She shown. She shown that horse tonight.
No.
Jacked it off. Most
Made lots of money too.
story of the horseshoe bringing good luck,
And John's.
however,
Never mind.
refers to the story of Saint Dustin.
Hey.
Hey! Was that real?
Kinda. It's Dunstan, but we went.
Right. Oh, what if I just roll?
Oh, the joke.
Oh, what if I'm like, what's up, Dunstan? Oh, he would lose his shit.
He's your good luck
Probably
charm.
would, yeah.
He's gonna want to fight me. That's my goal.
He apparently worked
I'm
as
gonna
a,
be like, I'm not gonna say a word. He's gonna be yelling at me. I'm like, see, I didn't run with
But see, I know. Oh, Lord.
Dunstan, who apparently worked as a blacksmith prior to attaining sainthood.
He's a bigger.
The story
What kind of
goes-
Smith?
Big
The
Smith.
story goes, the devil rode into Dunstan's shop. Recognizing the devil, played it off nonchalantly, and rather
So
than nailing the
Amber's
shoe
been
to the
fucking
horse-
Dustin
So rather than nailing the shoe to the horse,
in the ass.
nailed one of the devil's
Not
foot
like it.
instead. In agony, the devil agreed never to enter a house with a horseshoe nailed above the door if Dunstan would simply agree to remove the shoe.
Damn it, Dunstan.
Devil and the Dunstans.
Fucking Dunstan. If only I could remember things after I leave this room.
Wear a shirt.
Don't.
Shout out to Dunstan.
Dunstan was a blacksmith.
Dunstan was Dunstan was a black
No, that's not what the shirt is.
Smith.
Are there any blacksmiths? Emmett Smith?
Yeah.
Will.
There's a lot of blacksmiths.
Will.
Most of them are mixed. They got the last name Smith from a white family.
But were
Yeah,
they
like John.
blacksmiths?
Because the house
Oh, Smith.
bigger.
Bigger house?
Yeah.
Bigger Smith house?
Now the house bigger in the Smith house.
Why do you think they got the why you got the name? Why do you think there's a lot of Jacksons? Sorry, Miss Jackson. Because of Andrew Jackson, fucking the house bitch.
Oh, I thought it was their profession.
That's medieval is what you're thinking.
Like
Medieval is
blacksmiths or
where-
Smiths,
Yeah, that's where that originally came from. That's not
Jacksons
how
were
the
jacking
that's,
off the sons.
oh, here.
So what was that? A crawl? What's a crawl?
Isn't that like a little hole?
What's a Salino?
That's not different.
We know what a
I thought a
Nancy
crawl
is.
was- Yeah.
Makes sense. No, I came on down the bloodline. Man, straight in.
It was German.
How?
Yeah, is it pronounced differently than?
Yeah.
Nonce.
Yes. You're actually right.
What
Yeah.
did they say?
Nonce.
Nonce?
It's like I know German or something.
Yeah. It's like you're.
I'm not fluent. I was close for a while.
I've got Nantes a lot.
Uh,
Everyone wants to put a fucking E in there.
Because you're
Nantes.
teased.
Nantes.
Because you tease them.
and tease them?
I'm easy.
You tease them tanks. That explains Jacob.
Oh my god.
Are you Jacob's wife?
No.
You can't get married twice.
Oh my god. Oh, son.
If you were,
Yeah.
if you
Oh
cut,
God.
if you
Rest
cut,
in peace.
if you're married and then you cut and do all the things and then you're a different person,
You're not. You're the same person.
but you look and you change.
No, legally you have the same social
cousin.
security number.
Ask the cousin.
Your government ID is still the same.
But your brain is you're different.
Sure, but
No,
you can't legally marry.
no, that's called a mental disorder.
I didn't say that. You did.
I'm down
For the
aware.
love of God,
Friday
move on.
the 13th.
Don't get me started.
I'm cutting it off. Friday the 13th.
Like she did.
We did okay earlier. Move on.
Moving on. Any ideas? Friday the 13th. Triskaidekaphobia. Afraid of the
Whoa! Can't say that. Jesus Christ. That's too far.
That's not. Just
I can't.
triskaidekaphobia.
I cannot condone
Fear Triscuits.
Triskaidekaphobia.
Fear of Triscuits.
Your
Yes.
Triscuits.
Triskaidekaphobia. Fuck it.
You're making out with sweet Triscuits now?
Get out.
Triscuits are good.
And they're doing cinnamon sugar ones now. Anyways.
So, like the number 7 for the Romans, magical significance has been attached to the number 13. But this time,
Bad.
it's unlucky rather than lucky. The number 12 has frequently been seen as a positive, 12 months in the year, 12 signs of the zodiac, for example, or
That's wrong.
12
There's
days of
supposed to be
Christmas.
13 fucking months. And the beginning of the year would be the first day of spring.
This is why they aren't.
And 12 tribes of Israel.
Fucking Jews.
Naturally making its nearest neighboring number to the north negative.
North negative.
Like other superstitions
They'll win.
surrounding the Last Supper, the 13th is also seen as unlucky because, once again, the great betrayer Judas was the 13th member of the dinner party that led to Christ's crucifixion. Dude couldn't catch a break. In addition, on Friday the 13th of October 1307, King Philip IV of France
10,
was
13,
arrested and put to death hundreds of the Templar Knights.
So, do you remember Double J, Jeff Jarrett?
Yeah.
No.
Alright, well, what if you had Double N? What'd he be called? The night nigga?
Black Cats.
Speaking of,
You relation to Suge Knight?
That's Black Panther.
Night, little noob.
Why are we afraid of black cats?
Hey,
Everybody?
shout out to Frank. Black Frank at work.
The only Frank watches.
Well, his work now, not ours. Got fired. I'm so sad.
We are the Disruptors.
This is the good stuff.
Is it?
Yeah. So basically, he killed the night. Wait, who was it? That killed the Knights Templar. They were the
King something the fourth.
King Philip IV of
They-
France.
they were the
arrested and
keeper-
put to death hundreds of Templar knights.
They were the keepers of Tom Hanks' secret. I mean, they were the keepers of the Holy Grail.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they were a thing. So when he killed them, he was just trying to get the Holy Grail.
On the 13th.
So this was Indiana Jones before Hitler.
Is that all Hitler wanted too? Was just the secrets?
I'm sure.
Yeah, because he wanted the relics for the power.
That's why there were Nazi bases in fucking Antarctica.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But dude was also high on fucking meth. Like 24/7.
You'd have to be to have some of the thoughts.
I remember those days.
Did you ever want to kill all the Jews when you were high on meth?
I still do.
Okay, black cats.
And I'm just drunk.
Though cats have often been associated
They're
with
black!
good luck.
That's why! They're bad! Don't let them walk in front of you. They gotta walk behind you like good blackies.
Things took a turn for the worse on our dark-colored feline friends.
Oh, God!
Around the Dark Ages.
Yeah, they passed around the bubonic plague
Witchcraft.
In 1232
through the
AD,
blackness.
a papal bull by Pope Gregory the IX
Yeah.
16?
Nah.
No, 9.
9. Yeah.
Declaring
9.
them an incarnation of Satan,
That's because they're black.
according to People magazine.
Shout out to D.
Wait, People Magazine was around back then?
People magazine.
What
Damn.
side are you looking at?
is
Pope
their first
John the
issue-
17th made People magazine.
Their first issue in 1232
Jesus Christ. Nope, he wasn't around then. Never mind.
AD. So
Long
it went
gone.
downhill for black cats from
Oh,
there.
well, no, he was around after death.
With people of the Middle Ages burning them in bonfires on holy days like Shrove Tuesday.
Wow.
What the hell's Shrove Tuesday?
What? It's Tuesday, isn't it? It's today.
That's our new podcast name.
Shrove Tuesday.
So,
It's the,
The beer, the beautiful, and the Shroves.
to the Shroves.
Thunder
The
Shroves.
first Sunday of Lent and even Easter.
a
So we need to burn a cat for Easter this year.
black one.
And with
You got
the
any black
Puritans
cats?
in America connecting them to the
Does
practice
Amber got any
of
black cats?
witchcraft.
No.
Color
Hey.
black has often been associated with evil or death. Didn't help the matters of our furry friends who had the misfortune of being born the color of night.
They ain't gotta be furry either.
So we need to find a furry
Enslave them.
and burn it on Easter.
What?
A black one.
Black furry and burn it on Easter.
Oh, Lord.
My mom also told me today that I needed to plant my tomato plants on Easter
Okay.
because they'll grow better.
Okay. More superstition.
You don't believe in Jesus?
No.
Yeah, them tomato plants will rise like Jesus on Easter,
I
motherfucker.
think that's more of a farmer's almanac kind of thing.
You're a farmer's fucking almanac.
Fingers crossed.
All right, we're gonna dress Jason up as a black cat for Easter.
How am I
Burn him
gonna
at his wedding.
Wow.
We'll call it the Black Mass. not
Pirate ship.
no, not Blackbeard. Black Jason.
Wait, you talking about American Woodmark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about it? You want to walk to American Woodmark plank?
Hey, what's a good song? Black Betty.
Whoa, Black Betty, bam, blam.
Every time.
You can't.
I set that shit up.
Every time.
Nailed it. Thank you. The
Yeah,
Superstitions.
yeah. Set up a Bon Jovi song. I'm like, bleh.
No, I just gotta set up songs that you know just the small parts to them.
He wants to so bad.
Just a small town.
Oh no!
God.
See? Autistic.
You're autistic.
I know.
The superstition of crossing one's fingers, bringing the lucky fingers crossed good luck, comes from the pre-Christian pagan times in Western Europe, when the practice of making a cross with your own and the index finger of another person was thought
Ew.
to concentrate the
Why are you guys
forces of good
docking?
spirits and to seal a pact or a wish with the fellow crosser. Oh, that's 3. We can't. We just summoned the devil.
You should times that by 5 and you'll have Jason.
Over time, people realized they could simply bless their own wishes by crossing the first
Yeah, man, smart
two
dude.
fingers. And then they later simply the index finger and middle fingers on one hand, which is what's
Still
new
not a cross.
today.
As a witch's pyre. Now we got a hashtag. Also known as a pound sign.
Snake. Wolf.
Well, man, I can do that. Oh!
Oh, I've never heard of this one. Chewing gum at night?
What?
Shut up, Amber.
You have to cut it out of your hair.
I don't think it means when you're sleeping.
What else are you doing at night?
You're gonna die. Don't chew gum at night because you're gonna fall asleep and then you choke on it.
Apparently this one's out of Turkey.
That other one was a little kind of huge bald spot for a while.
It's funny because I used to go to my grandparents in the morning while my dad went to work because he'd drop me off. They lived to the next street over. And my neighbors beside my parents would pick me up and take me to fucking school when I was in elementary. It wasn't gum, but I had a Hershey bar.
Oh, God.
And I had
You've told us.
and I had opened it and it laid on it and it was just air. And I didn't know. And Miss K was like, "It's in your hair. Well, I gotta drop you off at school. I can't keep you out."
Did you eat it?
No, I tried to get it the fuck out of my hair with a water fountain.
Wow.
This is interesting. Out of Turkey, have you ever had an irrational fear of accidentally consuming dead flesh?
No.
Well, in
We do
Turkey,
that all the time.
it is thought that after dark, chewing gum is magically transformed into like a mogwai in the movie Gremlins, who turn into the titular monsters if they eat after
The
midnight.
what?
Titular.
What?
Titular.
What?
Titular.
What?
Titular.
Mhm.
Monsters if they eat
Okay.
after midnight into the flesh of the
Yeah.
dead. You get hung up on the one word and you don't hear any of the other stuff.
I heard it. Flesh of the dead.
You're like, tits?
Chiller.
Don't
It's like
chew gum, you get
testicular, but it's tits.
Particular.
That's tits.
Don't put tits in your
It's
mouth
chest
after midnight.
titties. This ball is fuck.
Chestnuts?
Roasted over an open fire. God damn.
Somebody's
Why am I autistic?
I don't know. Oh,
It's not a new thing, but it's
At least-
definitely something we've noticed
So-
more and more lately.
At least I don't have to go, John,
Actually,
before I talk to you.
George.
Jason, did you know?
does he not do that though sometimes?
It doesn't say our names, though.
He doesn't say the names, but he,
Right.
It does
he gets
go
a
like,
finger.
No.
Yeah.
It'll say it.
Yeah.
That's a fucking hold on a second.
The nose might as well be our names.
Yeah.
I'm so-
There's some here. I've never
Remember when I got you that
before.
carpet?
Yeah. We've never put down.
First week we were here. What the hell? Itchy palms?
Oh, money. One's money with somebody, the other one's And the other one, someone's talking about you.
Burning ear, yeah. Ears are burning because someone's talking about you.
Depending on which palm begins to itch, you may find yourself in the Caribbean with a bit of extra spending money.
That's
Cheers.
the right or left?
Or in the red, it's common belief that itchy left palm means you will owe money, whereas itchy right palms mean that you might have some money coming your way.
Do that again?
Miss Jacob's tank. He
You
came.
gotta look at.
So, sweeping feet.
The fuck is that? Pick your fucking feet up.
That's like your pet peeve.
Yes, it is.
If it happened to be on a cleaning spree in Brazil, you would want to steer clear of brooms or at least be careful. South Americans believe that if your feet are swept over by a broom, you will remain single for the rest of your life. Get a broom.
There's not one in here.
The curse can only be
Yeah,
broken
next
if you
week.
immediately spit on the broom, by the way. What a weird tradition. Hawk two on the broom.
Yeah, wet that thing.
Giving yellow flowers.
I mean, technically, isn't that how you get unsingle anyway, too?
Yeah, hawk two it, yeah.
Yeah. It works.
Shout out Jason.
Okay, okay. Giving yellow flowers. Like numbers, colors have frequently been assigned symbolic significance, like black being seen as the
Maybe.
color of bad
Yeah,
or bad
correct.
luck.
Yes.
Red, the color of passion. Russia, yellow flowers are particularly seen as problematic as they are thought to represent infidelity, separation, or even death.
Oh, look, it's a dandelion.
So what's Amber's favorite flower?
A dandelion.
Roses and sunflowers.
Sunflowers. I do sunflowers.
There it is. Aaron's the sunflowers.
So
Why do girls like sunflowers so much?
I like
Sunflower
seeds.
seeds.
Yeah.
I'm doing it with him.
Whoa! No, you're not.
I
No, you're
know.
not. No.
You hear that, Amber? Call off the wedding.
Yes.
No.
Juice.
Juice.
You can't juice yourself.
Eat. Thank you. God,
So
what?
that aneurysm.
What is happening?
Tucking your thumbs inside of a cemetery.
What?
Like this.
I think inside the. No, maybe not. Let me
Balls?
read it. Yeah. Like
The dead? That's why I want to be cremated right there.
You know,
I don't want no butthole play.
You're dead.
I know. I still feel it.
We'll turn the 15 into walk, or the 14 into walking stick.
That'd be cool.
Okay.
That's
Go.
shillelagh.
That's a whole. It gives a whole new meaning. Go fuck yourself.
We're gonna cut off your dick, burn it, turn it into a dildo, and stick it up your ass
With your thumb.
with my thumb. Wow, that's a lot
Okay.
of work. I don't want to do all that work.
Well,
I
that's
don't
why you
have
should
time.
cremate me.
Like the fear of the word for in China, hinging on the similarity of its pronunciation to the Chinese word for death, the Japanese similarly tuck in their thumbs when in a cemetery visiting the graves of the dead relatives. This comes from the connection between Japanese word for thumb and its meaning as the parent finger. To tuck one's
Say, you gotta tuck. That's on my dad's dead. He's the parent finger.
get chased by the parent finger.
Toe paw.
Ew! No, that's not a finger.
It's the parent thumb.
Okay, I had to look this up. They do make glass vibrator urns.
I feel like this is not the first time we've looked this up.
No, that was the.
I think it is.
No, that was the butt plug urn.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't know there was a vibrator urn. God.
Yikes.
So when Aunt Jo goes, if she's cremated,
Oh.
will you get me a vibrator? So she could fuck me one last time.
Wow. That is something you just said.
It looks very, like, look at this shit. It looks very, like,
An urn?
well,
Looks
like
like
relic-y.
like an old school vibrator, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, like from the 50s.
then that's because those are the people that are dying right now, motherfucker.
Wow. Was there any superstitions that we didn't touch on? That
What
you
about
guys...
what about? Nope. I don't know. I got nothing.
I have one more.
What the fuck is that?
It has a lot.
Ew! No. What? What? Wait.
Champagne shotgun glass.
That's a little much. I'd do it, but
What the fuck?
Oh no. I'm on this is why I'm broke. we need to. This would be another good episode. We need to go through and because there's all kinds of weird ass shit.
I was kind of hoping one of you guys were gonna bring 3 of the slapper belts.
Oh, I might be able to get something for next week.
Fuck off. You got a wedding.
Okay.
I'm broke. I don't even have a Dr. Pepper.
Why? You need one?
No, I don't need them. So I have one more superstition.
You know
Okay.
I got you.
I know you do. I don't love that. I have one more superstition that I wanted to bring this up. This is the whole reason why I wanted to do this episode.
It's about Megan, isn't it?
It's about Easter. It's not about Megan.
Oh, rising from the dead. If you kill a bunny on Easter, it's gonna come back and kill your whole family.
This fucking pet cemetery.
Your whole family, damn. Not just one of you. All of them.
All of them. Fuck them all.
That truck scene from Pet Cemetery
Oh, God.
fucked me up
That's
for
still-
many years.
I don't know. Pet Cemetery 2 with the dirt bike scene. That one's the one that gets me the worst.
What? Did look? Can you not? No. I was a little kid and I was like,
Yeah, that was...
I could run out in front of a truck like that anytime. Why is it going so fast?
That's build up, that suspense to that moment. Much like Easter. Easter is rich
Will
with
he
traditions
Or will he not rise?
and beliefs, some of which are rooted in superstition.
Rise and pray.
So we all know the whole story, right?
Uh-huh.
Jason, would you like to explain the whole story of Easter to us?
Tell him.
Oh, Lord.
Tell him about Jesus.
Just like a Cliff Notes version, just real quick.
He came back.
Yes, Cliff Notes version. So
that was mine.
it's-
Look. There you go.
yeah.
That motherfucker came back. He
That's it.
died,
There you go.
came back.
Died and came back.
Crossed, dead,
Who?
came back.
Jesus.
Okay.
Christ Almighty. That's who sent me here, too.
That's true. So my God.
And his dad sent you.
They're the same. Well, we started this already.
We've been over this.
Yeah, you are a Holy Spirit.
Wow.
Yeah, 15
Anyways,
holes.
continue.
Counted Jesus almost.
I counted Jason dicks.
It's like banana
Why
for
are you
scale.
looking up like you're counting?
Because
All right.
he's just remembering each and
He's
every one of them.
reminiscing.
He's like 1, 2,
For the love of
3.
God, finish.
Where that's what he kept saying. Please hurry.
God. Use.
So there's many superstitions surround Easter, such as
You want to try this one?
wearing new clothes for
Nice.
good luck, baking bread on Good Friday.
It's a little weird.
Why do you bake bread on Good Friday? It's so it'll never go moldy.
And because
I
it's the
promise
body
you
of
it will.
Christ.
I promise you it will if you let it sit long enough.
Body
Oh,
of
yeah.
Christ.
Protecting homes from
Some of my favorite.
evil spirits. Protecting
They're
homes
black ones.
from evil spirits
Uh huh.
with eggs.
That's a new one. I never heard that before.
You just crack an egg on each corner of your house.
Easter eggs. Some believe Easter eggs protect homes from evil spirits, catastrophe, lightning, and fires.
Did he just say cause catastrophe?
Yes.
Catastrophe.
Okay.
Yeah, you,
that's
you
a new-
didn't have a stroke. It's okay. Yeah, I did. That's what?
Oh, yeah.
That's a new word.
It's like when he was like tobacco piss theory.
Catastrophes.
Cause catastrophe.
Cost astrophy.
In some cultures,
Shout out Jason.
I got an astrophy?
Yeah, I think
platinumed.
you. Yeah.
Platinum membership.
Yeah.
membership.
It's like a platinum record, but it's just a fucking dick. That's
Got a really big
platinum.
hole in it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the rings of Saturn.
No.
But platinum.
In
What?
some cultures,
Stinkers.
eating an egg first on the Easter table is believed to bring health throughout the year.
What?
Eating an egg on the Easter table. Eat
So
first
What table?
for anything.
so it's kind of like the whole New
What's
Year's
What the fuck
dinner
is
thing.
What the fuck is an Easter table?
It's a
It's
table
just
on
whatever
Easter
the
with
table you
food on
set
it.
for Easter.
Is it made out of
Chocolate bunnies.
Jesus Christ's body?
No.
It's a table of bread.
It's dogwood.
I got nothing.
Keeping a red egg for 40 days
And 40 nights.
after Easter and having it not rot, or having a man be the first person to enter the home, is believed to bring good luck.
Huh.
He said a man,
A man.
not Amber. Wow. You gotta go first.
Some believe that
Oh! Go ahead.
me or him.
You gotta walk backwards through the threshold. So you enter first
Okay.
when you carry her. Yeah. If you can pick up those titties.
Need a hand, we got you. We'll get one behind either side, and then
I got one.
I'll get the other, and then you carry her.
Then we'll throw them at you.
Some believe that bread baked on Good Friday will never go moldy and can even have healing properties. So bake bread on Good Friday.
Okay. We'll be busy.
In some Swedish folk customs, it was believed that witches flew up chimneys on rakes or broomsticks.
Like
So
rakes.
it's traditional to not leave these implements out after nightfall.
Those are the tranny witches. Tranny witches ride rakes.
Okay.
Shout out to the cousin.
In some cultures, like the Philippines, it's believed that injuries or wounds occurring during Lent take longer to heal.
Like dryer lint.
I mean, usually most people are fasting then, so yeah. Makes sense.
Okay.
Logic. You're not eating.
None of this is logic.
I eat during Lent.
It's 'cause you're not participating in Lent.
His Lent is to
Do
eat
you?
during Lent.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not.
You
a
don't
Jew?
eat during the day, you eat at night. That's Lent. All right.
I eat during the day. I ate some tacos
No, I
today.
mean, it depends on.
You
What
can't
were they?
fast for 40 days.
Yes, you can.
No, you cannot.
Yes, you can.
You will die.
You will.
You're not Gandhi or Jesus.
You
And
can
you?
last-
How is it? I could fast for 40 days and be totally fine.
Get skinnier.
Yeah.
know. I think my body.
Me too. Facts.
Fat facts.
No, I'm pretty sure you can last over 40 days without eating. You
I would want to.
You can't last that long without water.
Usually it's you cut it down to like saltines and water.
I can do
I know.
it. Done it.
You had a trunk full of saltines.
Some believe that
Shout out to Megan.
some believe that sleeping on Easter Sunday will cause you to
Sharp.
be sleepy
Hang on.
or have bad luck for the rest of the year.
It's like your toy soldiers. She just stuffs saltines in her
That's what I'm
bag.
saying. It'd be really sharp. Really sharp corners.
No, we'll dip them in water first.
I don't think that'd help much.
Oh, wait.
That'd be all soggy.
Yeah. And then you just shove them in there. Still in the sleeve.
For protection.
Yeah.
It's a crumb dough.
So did anybody catch the sleeping on Easter Sunday thing?
What about it?
Some believe that sleeping on Easter Sunday will cause you to be sleepy or have bad luck for the rest of the year. So get up early Sunday morning.
That might be why I'm sleepy.
Perpetually exhausted
Definitely.
anyways.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
it doesn't
Jeez.
change whether I sleep in or...
we know why. Don't you shush me.
Easter candle.
We ain't wrong.
Easter candle.
The Easter candle is believed to be kept in the house and lit whenever something unpleasant occurs.
Like a fart.
That's what I was thinking too.
Like,
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Light that
Light that
candle.
damn candle, yeah. And last but not least, in some cultures, babies are born on Easter Sunday and are believed to be lucky. And people who die on this day are believed to go straight into heaven.
That's because it's Jesus.
No, I don't think it's because it's Jesus.
That it is.
Jesus.
Jesus doesn't kill. Jesus,
He's part of the holy.
Jesus saves. Well, happy Easter, everyone.
Except for you.
Ow.
May you rest in peace.
Ow.
Is peace is.
Peace has.
So, what do you call it when, like, the night of the wedding? What is that called? The
Last day of the rest of your life.
No, like when they
Consummate.
Yeah, consummate.
I thought that was like a sauce.
No, that's consummate.
Ah.
Not the same.
I mean,
If you're doing that instead of
if you're salsa.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're gonna get pregnant on their wedding night.
or
Before. Yeah, it's gonna be black, huh?
Shoosh.
6 of them.
Shoosh.
It's gonna be him.
He's just gonna be in a bonnet and a rattle.
I'm fucking leaving.
Mama,
That's the end of the
Mama.
episode,
I am
everybody.
leaving.
Thanks for listening. Happy Easter.
We did it.
Good luck in your wedding, man. We love you.
We got next week.
We love you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Us.